Hello, sunshines. Oh my gosh, we made it to December. I hope you all had a wonderful time over the holiday weekend with your family and friends. I know we did. We had an amazing time. I love my family. It's cold. We made it to December and we still have things to do. So I have a few plants that I did not get in the ground, and it's okay. What I want to do today is I want to get them tucked away. So the thing about it, I have a few plants that we have not even gone over that I had purchased on the clearance rack, and that's okay. We'll talk about them when it comes time to plant them up. So I want to go ahead and kind of just group them together in a flower bed where they can have some protection and kind of put leaves around. So of course I'm going to use one of my garden beds for that. I have quite a few. The other thing is I collected all my terracotta pots. My terracotta pots, the thing about it is that you do not want these to freeze. This right here it's either mint. This is lemon balm. It smells so good. And so it's already like frozen, like it's frozen. Temperatures have been like at night in like the 20s, and tonight they're going to jump down to like the 19s, and so it's getting cold. And so I have this on my patio. The other thing I learned is I have this on my patio on the concrete, and what happens is it'll freeze to the concrete, the terracotta pot. You don't want that, and causing it to crack, the cold weather. And so when I did some research regarding the terracotta pots, I think you don't want to leave them out below 20 degrees, I think it was. And so we've been having some low nights. So I'm going to just see if this lemon balm will overwinter in my shed. I'm going to I have 2 windows on my shed. And so I'm going to try to put it like in front of a window to see if it will overwinter. I took one of the mints inside to try to overwinter that inside so we can have fresh mint. This is another mint one. Once again, this one I can just take out, but I don't want it in my flower bed because I do not want mint growing in my flower bed. So I might just take it in the shed too and see if it overwinters out. And then this is mint too. Same thing. We're going to get those inside the shed in a window. The other plant that I have, if I can get it out of this basket, is a lamb's ear. Sorry for the sniffling. Is a lamb's ear. I really wanted to get this in the ground, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get this in the ground. I don't know how it will overwinter in this pot. I thought about taking it inside to see if I can overwinter it inside. The thing about it, if I put it in the shed, I'm going to forget to water it. And that's the thing. If I don't water the mint and they don't come back, it's okay with me. It's okay. Mint is so easy to grow. But with the lamb's ear, I might take that one inside and do some more research to see if I can just overwinter it in the window inside and do that. Unless we get a warm day and I can break ground. I don't know. I have one other terracotta pot that I need to put away. This one had lantana in it. The lantana died, so we'll just stick this in the shed as well. And then I have my tree. I was going to try to get this potted up in a bigger pot, but that's not going to happen once again. And so all of the plants that I'm going to put in my flower bed, I'm not taking them out of their pots. I'm going to leave them inside of their store-bought containers or whatever containers I planted them up in. They're going to stay in there, and then I'm just going to huddle them all together inside this flower bed. And so I have quite a few plants that I need to do this with. So let me first get these terracotta pots in the shed, and then we'll go from there. This right here is a faux terracotta pot, so we don't have to put that in nowhere. Okay, so now let's get these plants inside this bed right here. I'm using these two beds where I actually put the yucca as well, because typically when I plant up my vegetable garden, I use the other side first, because over here is like full sun all the time and over there is not. And so my cool weather vegetables go on that side. That's where I start. So this is why I'm going to use this area. Out, go, good girl. So I'm just going to find a rake actually to pull some of these leaves back. I'm gonna huddle them all right here. And I actually think there's a name for this method. I think it's called healing. That is what I'm doing. I think that's what it's called. You're kind of burying it, but it's going to be in that container. Okay, we got all of those in. Hopefully they'll be protected and ready to plant when we get the warmer weather. I don't think they'll die. I think they're better together. Oh my gosh, like I can't believe like planting season is just about over. Like really? Like this is where we are. I'm gonna miss it. So this is what they all look like. Planted, snuggled together. I did put some leaves over those ones over there, and then insulated these with leaves as well. And so, like I said, I'm gonna take that lamb's ear inside and see what that can do. And this is Yo-Yo, guys. You don't see her much, but she's back there with the the animals, her and the other dog, Cuddy, they kind of like guard the outside. But she's a puppy, so even though she's big, but so it's a lot of stop with her. Okay, so next up, what do I need to do? What I need to do is, and I have right here a tarp. I need to take care of my bird bath, so let's go do that. So it's this fountain right here. Well, not fountain, it's actually a bird bath. So this bird bath I typically take inside and put it in my shed. As you can see, it's already iced over. But I saw her name is Miss Claudia. Her page is like, oh my gosh, organized homesteader, or I can't remember, organized. But anyways, I've been following her for some time, mainly on Instagram though. But she took a tarp and covered her fountains and bird baths and everything. And I was like, I'm going to do that because I don't want to move this. And she just covered it and stuck a bungee cord around. And as you all can see, it's iced over. There's no cracking that I can see. And I don't want it to crack because then it will not hold water. So I'm going to go ahead and get this ice out of it. And then I'm going to cover it with the tarp and see how it does this winter like that. Oh, I'm going to have to come back to this. Okay, so we're going to leave this tarp here. The ice is not ready to release, and I don't want to force it because then I'm ducking and coming over. Then I might run into breaking it. So what I'm going to go do is I have a couple of little ones over there, bird baths, that I just need to tip them over. That's what I typically do with those. So it's just, as you can see, this little concrete bird bath. It has ice in it too, but this one will be fine. I'm just going to tip that over for the winter and leave it in place. The other one over here is already tipped over. Look at this. Out. Good girl. And then over here, out. So over here we have another bird bath. This one was gifted to me. I took it. It was already cracked, so it doesn't hold water. And so I planted up. I think I have some sedum and petunias in there right now. I'm not worried about it. So I'm going to just leave that bird bath right there. And so that one's fine. I don't have any fountains yet, so I don't have to worry about that. So I just need to get things together for the cold temperatures. So I'm actually going to go ahead and just wrap this up, and that should probably help with the melting because the sun is going to hit the tarp. It's going to be warm in there, and then I'll come back out here later on and I'm going to set an alarm because I don't want to forget, and I'm going to come out here later on and untop it and tip the water out just so you all can get an idea of what I'm doing along with Miss Nosy. So it already has a hook on it, so I'm just going to use the bungee cord that's on it, trying not to step on too many plants, and we're just going to wrap it just like this. That's it. That is all to it, guys. Pull the bungee cord around and just hook it. Move, yo-yo. Out. Good girl. Hopefully it will be fine. Out. Out. Good girl. It will be fine. Just like that for the winter. So I'm going to set an alarm so I can come back out and dump that water out. That's what I'm going to do now. So guys, I took a moment and looked up overwintering lamb's ear. And yes, you can overwinter it. So I'm going to take it inside and I'll keep you all posted on how it does. I'm going to take off, of course, clean it up a bit because it does have some dead leaves on it. But I do not want to lose this plant at all. Although I have some in the ground, I don't want to lose this one. So I'm going to take that inside. And so that's going to be it for today. Just had to get out here and make sure some things were taken care of. And hopefully I don't lose my plants. It's about 40 degrees today. And, you know, the sun's out. As long as the sun's out, I'll probably be able to continue to come out here and get some things done. But we'll see how that goes. But I'm so excited what spring will bring. I have been seeing tons of squirrels. I'm hoping that they did not mess with my tulip bulbs. But I'm excited about everything. Just looking around. I'm just spring. I just can't wait. Just remember, hold on. We're not going to have too many. Oh, these dogs. If y'all can see what I'm dealing with down here. They're just running around me about to knock over the camera, but just hang in there, guys. Winter will come and it will go, but enjoy it. So for now, I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to say have a great day. I'm going to say thank you for commenting. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. Mr. Brown, come here. Mr. Brown, he's interested in the stand and I don't want him to knock it over. Thank you for liking, commenting, and being here. Until next time, as always, blessings. Bye. You act like you've never seen that stand before. You've seen, get down. Bye.